Hello guys and welcome back. It's Big John here. The at's at the bottom of the screen. If you'd like to follow me on Instagram, catch up with some of my music, then you know what to do. And we're going to get straight into this. Well, today I'm going to be teaching you about the powerful tool called the Ichimoku. A lot of people do use it. A lot of people are scared of it as well because it is quite, there's a lot of noise on your chart when you do add the indicator, but what it can do is some amazing work. So first we're going to click on our MetaTrader 4 app. Then what we're going to do, we're going to go to XAUUSD, open the chart. Here's my chart here. Then we're going to press F. We're going to go to main chart, F and plus. We're going to add a moving average. Our first moving average will be 50 period, shift 0, method simple, apply to close. And then we're going to have the style on 4 pixels, and this color will be this orange here. Done. As you can see, our moving average is there. Go to F, main chart, F plus, moving average to shift 0, method simple, apply to close, and we're going to change this color to yellow. Okay, and you see the yellow lines going for our candle. Then we're going to go to F again, plus again here in the main chart. We're going to go to moving average. We're going to change this to 7. Shift 0, method simple, apply to close, and style will be 4 pixels, and we'll change this to red. And there we go. And that's that. And you can see our red line going for our candles. Bit confusing sometimes because the candles are red as well, but there's only so many colors you can have on Forex. So sometimes colors might have to be the same or lighter shade. We're going to go to F again. We're going to go plus. We're going to add our Ichimoku, what we're going to do. And this is how it would come default settings. But what I'm doing at the moment is, because my chart is black, I'm going to change this one here, the Tekken Sen, to white. The Keiju Sen I'm going to leave as blue. The up Kumo I'll change to black. Down Kumo I'll change to black. Chiku Spen I will change to black. And I'll change all my pixels to 4. There we go. And the other ones I'll leave on 1 because I'm not using those. And I will just go to done. And now my Ichimoku has been added. That's the blue and the white line. That's all I need from this technique I'm about to show you guys. It's an amazing technique. So let's explain what the Ichimoku does at first. So what the Ichimoku does at first is, if you notice that whenever the blue line has passed the 50 moving average, you get good momentum and it goes up, and look what happens. But for this trend to continue, what you want to happen is you also want the white line to be above the blue line, to be holding the candles going up like this. So as you can see, the blue line's gone up through the 50 moving average, which is the orange one, the 50 moving average right there. The blue line's gone up, white line's also gone up, and it's holding our candles up. That gives us a good rally up. That's what we want to see. So that would be a bullish move. You want this to continue to happen. This is how you know a trend is going to continue in that direction. As you see, it's broke through here. But to help you with this, if you want to stay in the trend, what you will do now, go to the H1 time frame, and you would see where the continuation of this trend is. Look how the same thing's happening here. Blue line is here. Don't worry about the 50 moving average here. The blue line is here. The white line is here. You know those candles were still getting held up. So from 9 o'clock, it would be for me in the morning, the candles were still getting held up. And here, I still would have been able to catch that for another hour before we started to see a lapse. So for you to continue this trend, to see if it's going to continue this way, what you would have done again is you would have gone to the H4 time frame now. And as we can see in the H4 time frame, this shows us that this wasn't going to be the strongest move because it's a bearish action. I will show you what a bearish Ichimoku action looks like if you just bear with me now. So back on the 15-minute chart, let's see what a good bearish move would be. As you can see, this was very good bearish all the way from here down to here. So this would be a good example I'll be able to show you, hopefully, of a bearish move. So if we go here, the blue Ichimoku line passes through the 50 moving average with the white line, and look how it holds the candles down. When it's a bearish move, you want the blue line to be above the candles, and you want the white line to be above the candles, but you want it to just be below the blue Ichimoku, and look how it's hugging the candles going down. Okay, you would have got scared in this trade thinking it's going to stop here when it came out. But let's see around, what would this been? This would have been 2 p.m. for me on an hour chart. Yeah, between 2 and 3. I'm going to go to this date on the 1 hour and see what happens. So here, this shows me and indicates to me that, as you can see, the Ichimoku was nowhere near coming out of the trend when it did pop out. As you can see, the white line was still here, hugging the candles down. So was the blue line. The bigger the space between the white line and the blue line, the better for you. So for me to continue this trade again, what I would have done is I would have just gone to the 4-hour time frame and then seen the same thing. Look how much space is there. I'd have been comfortable to stay in that trade. This is why currently at the moment, people might say gold is about to go up, gold is about to go up. But I can see gold is not about to go up. This is how I would know, because there's space between the Ichimoku white line and the Ichimoku blue line. This is why for the continuation of yesterday, it never went up. It fakes people out by coming through the white line, but it didn't break the blue line also and continue up past the 50 moving average. Didn't do that. So this is how you already know that gold is going to continue in this trend. We can see it. People might not like indicators and like to trade with naked Forex, but with support, resistance, etc., you can see these things, don't get me wrong. But if you're a beginner, it's like putting stabilizing wheels onto a bike for you. And that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to help beginners when they come into Forex, figure out things, especially indicators, because they can look really crazy when you start putting them on your charts. I'm here to help you guys and find something that makes sense for you. So as you can see, the space between there. So another way to check if it's going to continue is you can go to the daily time frame. On the daily time frame, this is even something that's even a bit more scary for us right now that's happening with gold. Of course, we're going through the coronavirus at the moment, so this could be causing what we're seeing on the charts. But look here. Notice how before it was up here. So this was a bullish Ichimoku daily confirmation that it would stay there. But as the bearish move starts to come in, notice how the white line and blue line cross the 50 moving average on a daily chart, which shows obviously a powerful move because it's a daily action. And at the same time, the blue line's there and the white line starting to peer through to keep it down. Do you understand? So if this kept going and spaced out like it did up here, bearish, this means gold is going to continue to drop. But me personally, I can already see that my shark down here, this is what I call my TDI. I've got a video on that so you can see that, how to install this. This is out of the water, completely out of the water. Water being the blue line. Look how far that is. So that's eventually going to go up. All we're waiting for is the crossover for it to go back up. So now I'm going to show you how to initiate this action. This is where the money comes into it. At least even if you use it like this with a small lot size to a bigger lot size, you're going to make some money. You're going to love this one, guys. Okay, and girls, sorry. Yep. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the 15-minute chart. We're going to look at this. Let's look at this rally up here, what happened. So if you wanted to catch this rally up here, how you could have confirmed that gold was about to do this, you would have known by doing this exact thing. So what I'm going to do is where the line is here, I'm going to mark this out. So I'm going to go to my chart. I'm going to draw this. I'm going to add a vertical line when it crossed here. Yeah. And I'm going to add a horizontal line. Here. Now let's go back to the H4 time frame to see a confirmation of something. You don't want to go to H1, you want to go to H4 because H4 is going to have enough momentum to push you in a direction compared to another time frame, H4. And then when we go to the H4 time frame, lo and behold, just before that maneuver happened, what did you have? You had a crossover of a 2 and a 7 moving average here. So you know that the crossover is already initiated and you would have got in. This is what I teach anyway with the crossover. You would have got in on the second candle. So look where my red line is, this vertical line going down there. Yeah, you would have got in on this candle anyway, which would have been this green one here. And notice how the Ichimoku white line pushed it up a little bit, giving it momentum to get out. Even though it's still a strong bearish trend, look how you would have been able to catch that move. You would have known this was coming. You would have done your Ichimoku test and you would have known this move was coming. Look there, we're going to do another one. Back to the 15-minute chart. Okay, let's see this one here. This is scary stuff right now here. Look here. Because all I see is money. More money, more money, more money. Don't worry, you guys are going to love this. We're going to go to our vertical. We're going to go here. We're going to mark this one out. We're going to go here. We're going to mark this one out. And then we're going to go to a 4-hour time frame and see what we see here. And what did you see here, guys? Lo and behold, what happened? Just after it, can you see here? A crossover happened. So you would have known, just right here, let's mark this out properly so you can see. So you would have known that this was a good move about to start. So what you're going to do is you use the 15-minute to check if it's about to happen, and you use the 4-hour to gain entry. And then look, even though this candle did go back up, you'd have been able to stay in this trade. Look at that. Going down. Look at that. It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Crossover happens, and look, that's how you will know if the Ichimoku is about to gain strength. Because if we go back to the 15-minute time frame, this is going to be a longer video. It has to be so you can get it. You can see here, there was movement at that time when it did cross. So there was movement, as you can see here, but there was a pullback following it down. All you needed to do is catch some of these pips going down here, and you would have made a lot of money on gold. Okay, so I've shown you a bearish move and a bullish move of how the Ichimoku works. Now, what this does when you check the 4-hour time frame in confluence with it, it stops fake out entries on the 15-minute chart. If you look here, this was a fake out entry. So if you look, you would have gone in for, yes, this is going to continue. I'm going to ride this wave. But no, you didn't go nowhere. It bounced back down. And then look what it did. Bounced back down before it did the heavy move. You would have been able to check this confluence if it was about to happen on the 4-hour chart. So let's go right here. And there you go. That's this one here. No crossover. Lo and behold, nothing there. As you can see, no crossover action. Space between them. I know my colors are pretty much the same as it, but I hope you can see it. And plus, you can go back and check the video to know which colors are what. Please write it down and take notes so you can understand. But look, it's because I didn't want multi-colors on my chart. That's why I've done them the same. So look there, the moving average space, the yellow one space. All my viewers and subscribers that have already been checking my channel, they'll know what a crossover is by now. So you would have known that was a fake out and there wasn't going to be good momentum behind that. So let me try one other currency pair just for you, just so you can see that this tactic pretty much works on anything. Let's go to a random one I've got open here. Let's go to EuroCAD. Open this up. Let's see this maneuver here. Where did it come through? Let's see this one here. See this one here? That was a big drop there. Yeah, we're going to get this pips. Big John going to make sure you get these pips. Look at this. So let's mark this out. When it crossed over, it was about here. Yep. Let's go to the 4-hour time frame and see what we see. And what do you know? I do not lie. Ichimoku told me to enter the trade, so I enter the trade. I look, I see crossover, and look, you see money, good money. Look at that money. And you would have got those pips. So if you want to catch some good pips, and especially if you want to know if it's going to be a strong leg of an M or a W, you can just do this method as a confluence to whatever you usually do, and you can make some good pips. So yes, I'm going to leave my link to my Telegram name so you can get at me if you want to get into my group. I'm going to also put my Cash App in the bottom as well, because I'll be putting out some game here, man. You guys throw a brother at £10, man. $10 won't do you nothing. I'll be looking all day at these charts, man. I'm just trying to make people eat. So yeah, if you guys like what you see, please comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.